Hello friends, and welcome back to Virtual Preschool. I'm so excited to be here with you today as we continue to learn about pumpkins. Here we have our beautiful pumpkins, and we're going to do some discovery with our pumpkins today, so stay tuned for that. But first, let's start out by calling for our friend Dottie, because as you know, she loves to see what we're learning about, doesn't she? Dottie, where are you? Here comes Dottie. Hello, friends. Nice to see you. Oh, look at those pumpkins. Can't wait to see what we do with those today. All right, let's sing our Hello Friends song, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Hello, friends. How are you? Hello, friends. How are you? Hello friends, how are you? We're so glad to see you. Yay! Thanks for joining us today. Alright, so Dottie's going to sit right here and watch. So, as you know, yesterday we talked about pumpkins, and I showed you some different kind of pumpkins, and I said that today we're going to cut open the pumpkins. So we're going to need to zoom in over here today to our little work table. Whoops. And we have some different kind of pumpkins, and as we look at the pumpkins, we can see from the outside that they look different, don't they? So we have a plain white one that's short, we have a little tiny orange one, we have the orange and white one, and then we have like a pie pumpkin, regular orange one. So let's take some predictions. Do you guys know what prediction means? It means to guess about something. So we're gonna see, do you think that these two pumpkins look the same or different inside?
Different.
Different. I kind of agree with you, Grace. I think they're gonna look different. Do you think this one and this one will look the same or different?
Probably the same.
Why do you say the same?
They're the same color.
Because they're both orange. Okay, that's good. They might be a different variety of orange pumpkins, so they may be different on the inside. We'll have to see. But between these two, do you think they're going to look the same or different?
I think they're gonna look kind of the same, because they're kind of the same color and shape.
Okay, well, let's start by cutting into them and see what we find. Okay, so pay close attention and we'll see. We'll start with this white one. And hopefully I don't cut myself here. The white one is kind of hard to cut. All right. I'm wondering what's the best way to cut this guy. All right, I think we're just going to go across here. It's very hard to cut this one. I've never had such a problem before. This is a very sharp knife. But I want to see what it looks like inside. Oh, here it comes. Maybe I just have to break it. There we go. Wow, okay. Wow, so this is what it looks like on the inside. Can you see this? So when you cut it open, you have, let me see here. You can see like the spaghetti looking stuff here, it's kind of stringy. And then you have this inside, which is full of pumpkin seeds. So this one has a white center, and some of it in the real middle of it is a little bit orange. Okay, so that's what this one looks like. We'll leave it there for you to look at. Now let's open the next one. Let's see if this one's equally as hard to open. I don't want to cut myself open on the camera. You guys don't want to see me bleed, do you? All right. Okay, here it comes. All right. So here's what this one looks like on the inside. It looks kind of like, so this one here looks a little more orange than this one, right? So we had the white one and this was the white and orange one. Can you see the difference? This one's more white and this one is orange and white. Kind of like the outside of the pumpkin is orange and white, right? Okay. Now, let's see what this one looks like. It's kind of tricky to cut into a pumpkin. You need to definitely be a grown-up and be careful. We don't want to cut ourselves. I'm going to try sawing this one a little. My golly. Miss Tara, isn't that strong, or these pumpkins are very stubborn? I don't know which one it is. Maybe a little of both.
Why won't it cut?
Well, I thought it'd be easy to just cut into it. Okay. I'm just going to skip that one. I'm sorry, but I can't get it. Okay, but the next one, I had already cut open the top, so let's look at that, okay? Woo! Out came some seeds. So this is the pulp on the inside, and look at that. It is just full and full and full of pumpkin seeds all the way to the top. So if you like to make pumpkin seeds, this pie pumpkin is the kind that you would want to buy because they actually have more seeds than the big giant pumpkins. Did you know that? So, here they come. Here's the little seeds. So remember yesterday we talked about some words on how we can describe a pumpkin, right? This sign says we can describe pumpkins, and now we can actually look in there a little better. So let's go through this again. A pumpkin, and then what are these? Eyes. So a pumpkin looks, now we can see what it looks like on the inside, right? Because we opened it. So inside it looks kind of gooey or slimy with all these seeds in there, right? Mm-hmm. And it looks different than it does on the outside, right? And how about how it feels? A pumpkin feels, well, definitely the inside feels different than the outside. The outside is nice and hard and smooth, and then the inside it's gooey and slimy, and it feels kind of wet. So it definitely feels different on the outside, right? And smell is what we said. This one is with the nose. And now that it's cut open, you can smell what the inside smells like, can't we? Yes, we can. It smells okay. It has more of like a plant type of smell. Whoops. Just picking up some pumpkin seeds I dropped there. All right. So, we're going to talk about the life cycle of a pumpkin, which means how it grows, how it's made. Just like we can talk about how people are made and how they grow, right? So let's talk about pumpkins. Let me see. Can I have you just lift that down, please?
Okay.
Thank you. The whole tray. Just set it on the floor. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Grace, for being so helpful. So this word starts with a P, is pumpkin, and the next word says life cycle. And again, a life cycle just explains how something grows from start to finish. So, what is this little thing right here? It's a seed, you're right. And if you look, when we cut open the pumpkin, whoops, you could see, whoop, I dropped it. You could see the seed for real, and this is what a pumpkin seed looks like. If you plant that in the ground in the dirt, you will start a plant. So first we have the seed, and next, when that seed pops up through the ground, it's called a sprout. So your little plant looks like that to start with. And as it grows into a nice, healthy plant. And have you ever seen a pumpkin plant grow before? We had them in our garden and they spread out all over the ground and they are a very big plant. Okay. Next, you get a flower. A flower comes on the vine. So the flower is actually what turns into the pumpkin. This one says vine. Vine. Can you say that? Vine. A vine is the part of the plant where the pumpkin grows. And as you remember yesterday, we said that the pumpkin starts off green and then it turns to an orange ripe pumpkin that's ready to be picked. So that's how we know how a pumpkin grows. So it starts as a seed, and then it turns to a sprout, and then it turns to a plant, and the plant will get a flower, and it will vine with the green pumpkin there, and then when it's ready, the pumpkin will turn orange, and it's ready to be picked. Okay? So we have a song that is about the life cycle of a plant. And Grace, you can help me sing this one. It's to the tune of Wheels on the Bus. Let's just say it first, okay? A seed is planted in the ground, in the ground, in the ground. A seed is planted in the ground, now it starts to grow. The plant grows into a vine, into a vine, into a vine. The sprout grows into a vine, then a flower blooms. The flower grows a green pumpkin, a green pumpkin, a green pumpkin. The flower grows a green pumpkin, then it starts to change. From green to orange it changes, it changes, it changes. From green to orange it changes, now it's all grown up. Alright, we'll sing it 2 times. Okay, let's try to sing it together. A seed is planted in the ground, in the ground, in the ground. A seed is planted in the ground, now it starts to grow. The sprout grows into a vine, into a vine, into a vine. The sprout grows into a vine, then a flower blooms. The flower grows a green pumpkin, a green pumpkin, a green pumpkin. The flower grows a green pumpkin, then it starts to change. From green to orange it changes, it changes, it changes. From green to orange it changes, now it's all grown up. So when it's all grown up, it'll look like this kind of a pumpkin or bigger, and then we know it's ready to pick and it's ready to go to a new home, like yours or mine. Okay, now today we're going to play a different kind of a game that we've never played before. I'm going to get this turned around. This is called a memory game. So we have to try to think and remember what we saw the first time. So Every row has the same pieces. We have an apple, a tree, a pumpkin, and a vine. And then on the green one, we have a green apple, a green tree, a green pumpkin, a green vine. On the blue, we have a blue apple, a blue tree, a blue pumpkin, and a blue vine. And lastly, the orange, we have an orange apple, an orange tree, an orange pumpkin, and an orange vine. So how this works is you can take a look here at all of the rows and all of the pictures and think about what you saw, and then we're going to have you close your eyes and I'm going to take away a piece and you're going to try to tell me which piece is missing. So it's kind of tricky, but I think you can do it. All right, close your eyes so I can take away a piece. All right. Okay, so now if you look up here, we're missing a piece. What color are we missing a piece from? Well, it looks like we have all the yellow, we have all the blue, we have all the orange. Do we have all the green?
No.
No, we're missing a green. So, which piece are we missing? This one, it has a tree. This one has a tree. This one has a tree. Does the green have a tree?
No.
No. So we are missing the green tree. I took it away. Okay, good job. So I'll put that back in and then you're going to close your eyes again and I'm going to hide it. Take away another piece. All right. So this one has all of its pieces. Does the green have all of its pieces?
Mm-hmm.
Does the blue have all of its pieces?
Mm-hmm.
Does the orange have all of its pieces?
No.
No, because it should have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces, and we only have 1, 2, 3 pieces. So which piece is missing? Another way to look is if you look down the row, they're all the same. These are all the apples. These are all the trees. These are all the pumpkins. And these are all the vines. So which one is missing from right here?
The vine.
The orange vine. Good job. Here it is. See, I'll put it back. All right. Now let's play one more time. Close your eyes. Okay. All right. Let's see. Do we have 4 pieces here?
Yep.
Do we have 4 pieces here?
Mm-hmm.
Do we have 4 pieces here?
No.
No, we only have, let's see,
1, 2, 3.
Oh man, so we're missing number 4. What piece is missing? Is it the apple? No. Is it the tree?
No.
No, because the tree's here, right? And we have the vine, so what should be in this row with the rest of them?
The pumpkin.
The pumpkin, you're right. So we are missing the blue pumpkin. All right, good job. All right, friends, so in your packet was your pumpkin pie Play-Doh. How many of you have made the Play-Doh? I haven't made it yet. I plan to make it this week and play with it at home. But if you have made it and you make some cool shapes with it, could you send me a picture of it, please? I would love to see it. All right, so next time you come back, we are going to do some more science type of things with our pumpkins. We're going to see, does it sink or does it float? And we're going to do a really cool science experiment. So come back tomorrow or one day this week and see what we have in store for you, okay? Bye-bye.